I'd like to share with you some features inside of Apple email that I think are really nice. First, some search and size tools. Second, some utensils for scheduling emails to send at a later date and selecting recipient tools. Finally, easily making lists within an email and changing the fonts of text. How about you increase your skills in learning how to search your emails and then change the size of text to make it easier to read? Learning is a continual process. After making this video, I had afterthoughts. I include the afterthoughts in part 4 at the end of this video. If you want to fast forward to any section, just go to the video time right after the VT colon. Let's learn how to do an email search and how we can size the text. If at first the search box doesn't appear, simply swipe down and then the search box will appear. How about we search for all the emails dealing with Apple News? We click in the search box, and if we want to search for an exact term, we'll put open quotes to begin with, put what we want to search, and then close quotes. So let's search for Apple News. We type in Apple News with open and close quotes around it, and then we click search. Now we see all our emails dealing with Apple News. Another way to search is by category. To search by category, we click on the little icon in the lower left. Then we click in the middle, and this is what it's filtered by. So if we have several email addresses, we can select the email address we're interested in. Then you can put other parameters like unread, flagged, etc. I'm going to select flagged. So this will give me my emails in my email address, pt@ptplans.com, and show me all of the emails that are flagged. Then we click done. Now I can see all the email addresses that I flagged in my email account, pt@ptplans.com. I'd like to share with you something I recently found out that I think is really extraordinary. We open up the control center by swiping down from the upper top right. We go down to the small a, big A, or the font, click on that. Now we can adjust the size of what we're reading to be really big, really small. It'll show you the percentage. So let's make it really big just to see what it does. We just tap to get out of that. We'll swipe up to get out of that. Let's go into our email and see what the size looks like. Oh, as you can see, it's very large and it's easy to read. Click on one. All of this is very large. Let's change the size to smaller and see what happens. Click on the font. We're going to make it smaller. This is actually less than the full size. We'll make it very small just so we can exaggerate it. Now we're going to go into our email, and we can see that the text is much smaller, so that would allow us to scroll through our email very fast. But let's click on one. Oh yeah, look at the size. It's much smaller. If you're watching this video on YouTube, you can see the rest of the video on my website, ptplans.com, or scan the image. If you have any questions, you can email me at pt@ptplans.com or scan the image.